common abilities from Phoenix and a duo offlane could be pretty frustrating, and it could slow down the farm of this Venomancer considerably. Not that the hero needs much. Get a Bass, get a Mechanism. You're looking at, what, like 2,700 gold? He doesn't need to farm that much to come online. It will stop the pushing of this tower. They're not going to lose their offlane tower extremely quick. It's not going to accelerate maybe the supports, the Lycan in the mid lane who might struggle or something like that. As you would think Lycan might want to go for a... I feel like you expect... Maybe they're not expecting Zeus in the mid lane. These are probably expecting Ember. That's probably why he didn't go for the magic wand, because you don't need a Quelling Blade to get your last hits on Lycan. You definitely don't need a Quelling Blade to out-deny Zeus. Maybe you do, because he's 85 with Arc Lightning, but... It's not like he's going to be denying you. You can't Arc Lightning to deny your creeps, and what is it, 45 base attack to what would be like 55, I guess, for God, if he didn't have the Quelling Blade? I'm sure he'll be purchasing up a Magic Stick relatively soon. He's looking for the bottom rune right now, though, where ArsZeeqq will rotate over. Phoenix, I think, is showing himself a little bit there as well, so they're going to get the intel. They know what's up. God, the Icarus dive, big cooldown to use. And, okay, this is what it is. He's not going mid. He was just the first one leaving the base. God's going to be bot lane, and I guess I have to take everything back. It is going to be a support Venomancer. Starting with just regen and a ring of protection. No, okay, now Lycan, now I don't feel too crazy. Back to the core Veno. Lycan's back middle. Ogre's chilling over here in the meantime. With these items, it's definitely a support. Got the sentry, got the ward, dropping down that nice protective ward here for the Lycan. And we're going to have ArsZeeqq rotating over, maybe trying to stop the Enigma. There was really no... like jungling, de-warding, or warding, blocking the camp's shenanigans from Vega. Like, they didn't try to shut down Yol at all. ArsZeeqq rotates over, trying to do it now, but he's going to end up giving up first blood. There's no way. Okay, Ignite, I guess only level 1, so there probably is a way he'll get out of here. He also has boots level 1, so that's generally pretty helpful to run away. 295 move speed on the Ogre, 365 on the Elder Titan. Yeah, he'll be fine, not giving up anything. Meanwhile, Phoenix giving Venomancer, working him up. That heated massage from the fire spirits, the firebirds. And I wonder, I guess they're going to farm the Phoenix. Elder Titan, I feel like, really just needs levels. Phoenix would like to get an item. He's going to go for items similar to what BZZ is going to build. Maybe finish that fast. Although Ring of Protection for Phoenix probably goes into Tranquils. Get the Urn, get the Mech. Those are basically the most common items on that hero. A Mech is kind of weird. Like, with the increased mana cost, Phoenix is actually a terrible mech carrier since he's a strength hero. You just don't have the mana pool to sustain both the mechanism and your ultimate. And we all know that the egg, the sun, the supernova is really important. It's also a really good ability. Oh my god, this is... Okay, they're on opposite teams, but there's a pretty good chance for a Black Hole Sun. We might have to queue up the Soundgarden a little bit later. But anyways. That is a problem with Phoenix. Phoenix players know it. Phoenix players are also terrible people. And I'm a terrible person these days. Been playing it a lot since I got on Captain's Mode, and actually Phoenix in a little bit of trouble. He cancels it! He's a little too quick pressing Q! I think he meant to go for the W to bring the Fire Spirits out. He canceled his own Icarus dive. And, well, when you cancel your amazing escape after the one stun was used, it's a bit of a mistake. Giving up that first blood, not really what he wanted to do, but we'll look off that lane. We'll go into middle right now where we see God 12 and 7 in last hits, doing pretty well. Looking at no one, he's 12 and 1, so actually both of these heroes are going to get a whole lot. Zeus going to use that invis, not going to do anything with it, just bottling up. God out of mana from summoning up the wolves to help last hit in the lane. Let's see if he's going for a bottle or... Yeah, it is coming out to him. Yol also delivered something. That Soul Ring is finished up, so Yol going to be jungling quicker than ever right now with that full mana sustain, bringing out those Eidolons. Bottle ready to be crowed back, it looks like, before the 4-minute rune from no one. Bringing out the Courier. Both Couriers upgraded as well. Let me see if my... I made the mistake of binding my Courier to a function key, which is used in spectator mode. So now when couriers die, I can't actually find them, which is not good. But whatever, I'll fix that problem eventually. Up top, a lane we haven't even looked at right now. Ember, Spirit, and Dazzle holding their own against Sedoy on the Nature's Prophet. Sedoy right now is... Oh, you're going to die in the mid lane? The Wolves are going to chase you down. Sedoy's thinking about going in for it, and he will actually run down and guess the wrong way as he tries to get this second blood. Oh, one more attack should do it. There it is. Nice 245 gold for Sedoy. He's got his TP on a 40-second cooldown. He'll wait for the creep to take those last hits so that from the middle tier 1. He'll get out of there with the kill. And that's, well, some of the power of Nature's Prophet in the offlane. He's even farming a little bit. Like, he's got 10 last hits, he TP's mid, he finds himself a nice kill. And we've got Pasha in some trouble. 5 seconds on the Icarus dive, he'll loop around. Is that a new path? Like, I thought you had to cut down the tree. I guess I'm crazy. And he'll Icarus dive away, gets an off cooldown. The jukes, he finds them. But look at this, both offlaners. Pasha's got to go back. He finished his Tranquils. I guess he'll stay and regen. I honestly feel like running back with Tranquils and then running back to the lane and healing would be the same as just staying there, but I guess if it's the same, why move? Elder Titan, meanwhile, working towards his Soul Ring to sustain that Astral Spirit spam. It looks like he's going to rotate off towards the middle lane. He goes 1-1-1, getting that stomp. At least you can cancel a TP, maybe hold someone in place a little bit longer and try to find a kill on an early rotation. And speaking of rotations, I talked about this on the draft. You might see a smoke up here of the Ogre and the Enigma. Looks like it was just the Ogre. They'll throw the Ignite out onto no one. Sedoy going to keep you behind in the trees. He'll drop that Sprout down, and who disappears? It's actually Enigma that dies first. Does he just die running into the tower? Meanwhile, like an ults, he'll find the kill on the Zeus. Where did Enigma go down? Yeah, I think he just took one too many tower hits. OP tower. I don't know. I feel like that was maybe not the best decision for the Enigma. You see, yeah, he did actually go boots. Just boots of speed. Probably going to be on those for a long time. Now the bottom lane, they're going to get a little bit aggressive on BZZ. No one's respawned. It'll go down there. Lightning Bolt. He'll throw out the ultimate as well. First use of Thunder God's Wrath will be a kill. Phoenix now up to level 5 as he gets some experience off of that. You see the Sage's Mask already. The hero needs that mana regen. He'll also probably turn it into an urn because he's a strength hero to boot, so it's pretty nice. Now bottom lane, Sedoy looking for the rune. He'll find the double damage, but now he's being chased away by Zeus and an Elder Titan. The Astral Spirit Aura currently on Nature's Prophet right now. He's definitely dying right now. Maybe not, maybe not. They need one auto attack. Can he not get in range? He can't get in range. ArsZeeq's going the distance for it. One auto attack. He cannot find it. Still chasing Sedoy. At this point, Sedoy can turn around and just attack. There's no mana there. And I guess I eat my words. Sedoy not going to go down. Too fast, man. Boots of speed, 3 null tallies. That's the build. I understand, Elder. That was like obviously not really the right move to play. Like you killed him, but you're also gonna die. Give away kill, give away gold experience. But when someone's that low and they're running from you, I very much understand why Elder Titan commits a good chase like that. BZZ again in trouble in the bottom lane, about to take his third death. 0, 3, and 1. So Vega bringing it to Virtus.Pro right now. The only lanes or positions, I guess, going well for VP. Middle lane, doing quite nicely. 38 and 10, 39 and 10 on the last hits. Jungle, they're winning that. Yol will not be bested by neutrals. He's 42 and 1. And I suppose with Nature's Prophet being involved in 3 kills and having hit a few creeps, offlane's going pretty well for Virtus.Pro. However, I think Vega's offlane is doing a bit better. Phoenix is already level 7. If we look at the levels, Elder Titan suffered a bit, I guess, from the duo offlane as he's only level 5, but 5 at 7.5 minutes, that's pretty good. Like, Elder Titan as a hero, I feel like you only look at really wanting level 8. Oh, and actually, Sun in the bottom, no Black Hole Sun. Oh, they actually attacked it enough. Sedoy comes in, adds another right click, and they will bring down the defenseless egg. No one there to do anything. I'm assuming he only drops the egg because he was about to die. And dies anyways. It's a big cooldown. Won't be able to use it for another 110 seconds. Oh, ArsZeeqq. BZZ wants to find some blood. A Gale and a stun from the high ground here. ArsZeeqq will fall. That's God. He's still got half the time on his shapeshift. He's going in. CemaTheSlayer. Dazzle. A hero we haven't seen get involved yet. 0, 0, and 0. It'll be 0, 1, and 0 now. Now the Icarus dive coming in. That's a lot of damage on the BZZ. He will drop. They're going to continue to chase his Ember Spirit. Also, the entire safe lane for Vega TP's down. The turn rate with the Sun Ray isn't good, but he'll find it. It's a double kill for Pasha, going the pretty standard Phoenix skill build that I've seen a lot. You get, by the time you're level 7, I guess, you have 2 in Icarus Dive, 4 in Fire Spirits, and 1 in your ult, taking that at level 6. And then you just max Sunray. And Sunray really, really good from that utility option. Obviously damages and heals, and there we go. The black hole onto the sun. Light shall not escape. Yol finds the kill. And whatever. I mean, it's a big cooldown. It's 200 seconds, but they got the kill, and they'll be able to push. They've got this, the Plague Wards here and the Eidolons. Tower, they're going to throw out the free glyph of fortification. The rotation is here. Ember Spirit, the Flame Guard burning. There's not enough magic to take this off whatsoever. They are both going to just disappear. Zeus even TP's down there. He'll find one of the kills. Elder Titan to get the other. And they're picking out Roche right now. Are they? Or no, they're thinking maybe a ward is there. They're looking to deward this with Lightning Bolt. That makes a little more sense. So like if anyone does Roche, it's going to be Virtus.Pro. We'll let Valve's programming do the observing work now. That's where it's at. Hands-free casting. Sort of. I still have to click, I guess. Alright, Bounty Rune for the Elder Titan. We'll look up at the top rune where God gets double damage, so you know that he's going to want to find another kill with this shape shift. So far, Virtus.Pro. They've got the #1 net worth hero, Lycan out there at 4.6. Zeus, though, doing quite well. No one is at 4K. Ember Spirit with a couple rotations. He's found actually 4 assists, all coming from that bottom lane, I think. He's at 3.5K, tied with that jungling Enigma. We'll go down bottom lane where the sun going to be dropped. Sedoy going to TP again. Who knew? Nature's Prophet, counter to Phoenix. Just TP to wherever that egg is harassing your allies and add in some right clicks. The second egg, again, to no avail. It doesn't matter though, right? Try again. He'll eventually find one that works. Very important to land the Fiery Spirits before you throw out the Supernova. That way they can't attack you. But I mean, if Nature's Prophet is coming in global, we don't have a chance of that. And now they're going to throw in the Christmas trees, the Eidolons, and the Plague Wards. They've decked the halls here in the bottom lane, and they're finally trying to bring down this tier 1 tower. It is rather low, and it looks like they will find it. The only one down here defending is Elder Titan. Now coming in, it's going to be the bird himself, Phoenix. Looking for the deny, they don't find it. Virtus.Pro won't get the last hit either. It goes to the creeps. But that is, that's Tower Blood, right? I think the first one to go down. It is. So we'll take a look at the graphs. 11 minutes in. The kill's very close. Virtus.Pro, though, has been leading since the very start of this game. They're about 2,000 gold ahead now. They'll find no one out in the middle lane. They'll bring him down. Ember Spear going to try to get some revenge. Looks like Sedoy probably going to be dropping here as he tries to book it. He's escaped in the past, but not this time. Flame Guard. Actually, it'll be the Shadow Wave that'll bring him down. And we just checked out the gold. About a 3K lead there for VP. Meanwhile, experience, though, with the way the dual offlane went, Vega's slightly ahead. Pretty minimal right now. Important is their Zeus level. He's level 10, along with Lycan also being level 10. So that means Thunder God's Wrath rank 2 is going to be coming up online pretty soon. And then just coming up, we look at some items. We've got a Midas as the choice here for God. Trying to get to those big late game items pretty fast. He finished up his Vladimir's Offering. We had Mana Boots come out for, I think it was the Ogre. And there's the drums on Ember, 4 staff here for the Zeus, along with that bottle. Phoenix, yeah, going for the Urn Mech, pretty much standard. Sometimes, I don't think I finished the point earlier, you'll see Phoenix go for Mana Boots, just so you can actually both use your Sun and your ultimate, as we see Zeus casting some spells. After Nature's Prophet will die to those spells, so ultimate is used here. Thinking about the black hole as Yol, but they're going to be put to sleep. There's the sun, and there's no black hole. I don't actually know what happens if you black hole the egg. I'm assuming nothing. But good dive in. Wasn't even okay. Refreshes the cooldown, but yeah, good Icarus dive in with the supernova there from Pasha. Finally gets the one he was looking for. Third time is the charm, and he's only 100 gold for mech. This tower goes down, it's going to happen. Really, really big. Looking here to defend his JotM, but that's a little more than he can handle right now. So that tower will be going down. Sedoy thinking about TPing in. They want to try to find the deny, but they won't. Again, the next tower to go down, not going to be last hit by anybody. But they still get it, and that's the mechanism going to be completed here. You see he bought it now with 80 gold in the bank. Smoke for Elder Titan, so they've got the mech. I feel like Vega, they want to smoke up and utilize that mech in a team fight ASAP, especially Virtus.Pro. They're going to maybe try to throw a black hole, try to throw a poison nova, and maybe not realize that the mech is there. Could end up biting off more than they chew, which could lead Vega to taking a team fight that's very good for them. There's the nice D ward. Sentry was already down when Elder Titan threw up the ward. Or just kidding. Wait, where's that sentry? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think it was actually already down when he threw up the ward, but I was looking at the data sentry. I won't try to fool you guys. What are we going for? Orchid? Treads, null tally into Orchid. I guess he's getting that for the Ember. Just a earlier lockdown for that Ember. We'll try to chase Dazzle up to the top when God's going to throw out his ultimate, trying to chase down CemaTheSlayer. He's got Grave though. Looks like he's going to survive. JotM going to try to TP away. The chains were used, but he won't be able to. Thunder God's Wrath even used to get that kill. Ember Spirit. The kill goes to Ember Spirit. An assist for Zeus, 3, 3, and 7 off that middle lane with 61 last hits. He is falling behind Lycan in the last hits, which is rather expected. And now we see this push in the top lane. That tier 1 here will definitely be falling. Yol thinking about going in, looking for a black hole. But no one's helping him out. They're actually still fighting in the mid lane now, where we see Sedoy just narrowly escape. God now trying to run away. He doesn't have his escape. No shapeshift, no tower. And the stomp will bring him down. Got 2 points in that stomp. 1 point in the natural order right now, and up top. And there's the black hole. They'll find the Ember Spirit inside of it, but the Sunray keeping everyone alive and still going to be used to chase down Yol. Stalianer might want to try to get out of this one, and he will take the Spirit. No, he doesn't have any mana to activate the Fire Remnant, so he will drop. It's now 11-17, 2 for 1 across the map in trade. That's Sedoy going to come in. There's a nice sprout onto Pasha. He'll go all-terrain vehicle with the Sunray. It's not going to work out. Now we've got an Earthquake coming in from the back as Zeus and Elder Titan are going to get involved. They'll bring down JotM. CemaTheSlayer's there as well. That means Sedoy runs out into enemy territory to escape. And Yol just moves on back. He's also finished up the mechanism on that Enigma. And Sedoy will waste no time. And trying to split push out that bottom lane right now. And we'll look at the items. Force Staff, we're getting there. The Battle Fury for Ember, 900 gold. He's got the Claymore. Zeus is going Force Staff into Aghanim's Scepter with the point booster in inventory. Soul Ring, Sage's Mask. I wonder what he's going to build. He's like, I kind of wanted an Urn, but Phoenix already got Urn on the Elder Titan. Let's look at God's money. He's got the Vladimir's and the Midas. He's got the staff up. He's going for the Necronomicon. 16 minutes in. Doesn't have it yet. But you know once he gets Necronomicon 1, 3 is going to be there almost immediately. Okay, he's not going Axe. Point booster. Soul booster, excuse me. So looking at the Bloodstone, I guess, for Zeus. They'll find Sedoy. One Arc Lightning or the Stomp should do it, yeah. Zeus will get the kill there, so a nice easy pick off on Sedoy. He's died 3 times now. Meanwhile, while they do that, so Virtus.Pro, they will not let Sedoy die in vain. They'll push down that middle tier 1, so taking a little bit of map control there. And they're going to rotate top, take out that jungle while BZZ is bringing down the tier 1. So across the map, Virtus.Pro about to get 2 towers, and it looks like they might even be in position to continue the push onto the tier 2, or maybe find a pick off. Phoenix sticks his beak into his own jungle. It gets greeted with a Fire Blast. And now I think Vega are onto it. So Virtus.Pro going to go for the full retreat. Oh, where's the Spirit? Where's the Spirit? Wants to get the stomp out and can force God to go a different way. Phoenix going to try to slow him down, but doesn't actually have any slows. So I'll try to just chase him down. And with the Sunray, this is one hell of an ability, man. He will actually bring him down, and that's the power of the Phoenix right there. He's got the Sun as well. He might throw it. He will throw it. He's probably still going to go down, but he's done some damage, and he's done a little bit of slowing, of which his team, I guess, not going to plan to follow up. So he drops, but he killed Lycan, so I think that's definitely worth it. That was the #1 net worth hero going down, probably the highest level, second highest level. He's 12. So is Phoenix, so is Ember Spirit. Zeus sitting up there at 13 though, and Sedoy now finding some more trouble in the middle lane, about to take his 4th death, and Ember Spirit will deliver it. Ember Spirit involved in 11 of these 21 kills, and Vega playing extremely, extremely well right now. 21-13, they are completely shutting down this sort of cheese push strat from Virtus.Pro. I mean, Virtus.Pro, they've taken the tier 1s, they've got some map control, and they are still ahead in gold. But they're starting to fall pretty far behind in experience. A lot of grouping up for these push attempts, and it's Vega leading by 4,000, and it's only a slight gold lead while having also the tower lead. So it could be bad news for Virtus.Pro if things continue like they are. Soul Ring, yeah, there's the Soul Ring. So very, very close now. Only about 500 gold away from going Bloodstone on Zeus. I'm not sure why. I mean, the mana regen's going to be sick. Faster respawn though is nice. I don't know. I don't really see it. I'm not really that upset by it either. It seems fun. He's already got the 4-staff, so I mean, I guess I can't complain he didn't go for any mobility. I prefer myself a mobile Zeus. Just being able to stay on the edge of the team fight and cast all your spells is ridiculous, as opposed to having the mana regen to cast all your spells, but then just dying before you lose all your mana because you don't have that mobility. And might not be casting any spells. Sedoy, 20 minutes in, has picked up that Orchid finally. As Thunder God's Wrath will go out, they would have seen Sedoy TP had he continued it, so he just will cancel it out. CemaTheSlayer going to drop a ward here on the warp gate, as I like to call it. Some of you will know why. Necro 1 finished up here for God. Another 500 gold in the bank, so not too far from upgrading it. I don't think we've seen it deployed yet. This is Wolves will push out the middle lane, Lycan farms the Ancients. BZZ is pushing bottom. Sedoy is pushing top. So Virtus.Pro very spread all over the map, forcing Vega to make those rotations, but Vega are performing the rotations gladly. They've done very, very well. They've pulled themselves an 8-kill advantage right now. Zeus is top of the net worth for their team. Lycan is pulling pretty far ahead of everybody, but here's the big news. The hero and now the item that pretty much counters the entire push strategy of Virtus.Pro has been picked up. Ember Spirit got the Battle Fury. If he gets another Battle Fury, this is definitely a game where you stack Battle Furies. There is so much to cleave down. Maybe he goes Crystallis into Battle Fury 2.0, but let's actually look at the bottom lane. We'll see JotM, Earth Splitter even thrown out for that kill. Just a lonely Ogre Magi, but JotM, I'm sure he's caused everyone he's played against a lot of pain with his support rotation, so they'll make sure to kill him. Looks like, who's pinging that? Virtus.Pro? I mean, obviously they know they've warded it. Vega might be saying, hey, there's a ward here. This is actually a really, it's so aggravating to de-ward. Like, unless you have a spell that gives vision, because as Dire, like, this isn't really a good ward. So if you don't want to ward it to get the vision up there to then de-ward with the Sentry, and you can't Force Staff or Blink, you might be able to Blink on this cliff, but you cannot Force Staff onto it. And it's really aggravating. I've seen some really funny things with, obviously the terrain being still, I mean, compared to how long Dota's been around, the terrain changes are still pretty new. I've seen some teams trying to Force Staff up there for like 10 minutes, trying to de-ward. Can be aggravating. But for Radiant, it's one of the best spots to ward in the game once you've got down the bottom tier 1 tower and also the middle tier 1 tower. Watches the Ancients, watches any rotations farming in between the two lanes, or anyone moving between the lanes, so you know where to smoke ink, or you know who's in the bottom lane, so if you smoke ink, you can go up top to the Dire jungle, something like that. It's helpful. Meanwhile, Ember, continuing to farm, already up to another 1,200 gold, actually stayed on treads, finished the drums, has the poor man shield in a bottle, so we might want to finish the phase. With the 1,200 gold, and here they go. They've got the lightning bolt, so they'll be able to bring it down, pending some misses. All right, Phoenix level 14 right now. 2 points in Supernova. Now, what is it? 7 attacks to destroy. It's really the level 16 one that hurts. 10 to destroy. Gonna quickly check on the Roche, make sure he didn't run off. Or that maybe VP or or perhaps Lycan. Lycan's been off the map for a while, I think. They see him farming middle now, but maybe he was smoked up trying to sneak that Roche. He's got the Necro 3, I think VP waiting on some item progression before they go for that next push. They've got the Aghanim Scepter on BZZ, so the Poison Nova damage is going to be really, really terrifying. Can he get it off, though? He has no Blink. No, Shadow Blade's cheesy, but he doesn't have a Shadow Blade, doesn't have Blink, doesn't have Force Staff. He might struggle to actually find the opening for a big Poison Nova, at least on more than one person. JotM working towards the max on the Ogre, not a surprise. This is what Phoenix was just checking for as they're about to kill BZZ. Where did he run off to? He TP'd back to base. Sunray was bringing him down, but the pings come in. Sedoy's going to the pit, but it's almost already dead. This is the unveiling Necro 3 here. Roshan will be the first to see it and feel its pain. He goes down. God, with that Lycan skin, gonna go ahead and get out of there with the Aegis. Gotta go Midas something. Gotta farm. Gotta go fast. Gotta get that gold. A few Midases. Nice. Yol in the top lane throws out the black hole. Kind of wasting the cooldown. He's hoping that Sedoy will get involved. Yol actually survives, but there's no follow here. JotM is in, but he's also going to go down. He's trying to bring down the Ember at least, but he can't do it. And they lose 2 heroes for nil. I guess they gave up the Roche. Now they're trying to bring down Sedoy, and they should have no problem doing it. Oh, the Orchid comes out, but with the attack speed slow, he has some Spirit's worst shot. He's got no chance, and even the Thunder God's Wrath gets thrown out there. Getting another kill on that Phoenix. He's had a really big impact this game. 11, 6, and 2. All of his abilities maxed right now. Gonna get his, well, ultimate and 9 experience will be maxed. And there it is. So Pasha is 100% online. The egg does not need as much protection anymore. So that's gonna be a pretty terrifying ability. Yeah. 3,000 gold. I'm surprised he didn't try to upgrade these boots either to Phase or to Boots of Travel. Not doing it yet. Saving up that 3k. He's like, maybe I'll just go another Battlefield. There's a lot of stuff to clean down. No one's in some trouble. Yol trying to give chase. Let's start off with the Malefice. The Sunray, though, the heal. Trying to keep him alive. Lycan hits a little too hard. Now Sedoy gonna get some revenge on this Phoenix. The Orchid goes out. Soulburn, if nothing else, should kill him. Yeah, Nature's Prophet to get the kill. Ember Spirit and crew to retreat. ArsZeeqq wasn't around, so they probably don't want to fight, having lost 2 of their damage dealers. And with that, I think we'll transition to the middle lane push. Necronomicon 3s abused in that fight, so they are running out now. They'll try to bring down CemaTheSlayer. He is going to pull it behind the tower. He's got a Shallow Grave. No, he'll get silenced. He's trying to hold it to the last minute, but Sedoy, that backfires there for the Dazzle. They'll bring down BZZ. Again, he dies, did not find the Poison Nova he was looking for, and I mean, the ability is only a 120-second cooldown. Alright, it's pretty long. I didn't think it was that long. 60 seconds, though, at level 16. And you can safe lane farming, look how far behind he is. The off-lane Phoenix is 3 levels ahead of the farming BZZ, or was it really the feeding BZZ? He's 3, 8, and 6. Hashtag space created, I guess. He did have a pretty hard time at the bottom lane, so he's really far behind. If he had a 60-second ultimate, that would be pretty unreal right now. I have another graph for you guys. I know, Twitch chat, you guys love your graphs. Math is your favorite subject. Even. Looks like Vega starting to pull ahead in gold. They've been ahead in experience, already pushing 8, 9k in experience. And yeah, I look at Twitch chat. Holy crap, I'm censoring that magic damage. Yeah, there's a lot of magic damage on Vega, which means anyone gonna go for pipe? Yeah, we see Yol, he's going for it. He went for the mech. It's because there is physical damage too. You want some armor auras with Elder Titan taking away all your base armor. So the mech is good, the Vlad's is really good. That's actually enough to sort of counteract the Elder Titan. Of course, they're taking away your magic resistance as well. And Zeus, Ember, Phoenix, they're loving that. So I'm going to build up the pipe. The Hood of Defiance is there on Yol. He's got the headdress too, so he's actually very, very close. What are we looking at? 760 gold away from finishing up the pipe of Insight. That'll be really good for Virtus.Pro. Might actually give them a chance in the next team fights. So far, they've really been playing like a pick and roll, a pick and push sort of offense, and it hasn't got them that far in the kills as they are trailing by 10 right now. It's 26-16 in favor of Vega. We're looking really, really solid. Or maybe Virtus.Pro showing up and being a little flat today. Who knows? Not this Lycan. God, 1, 2, and 8. Not on a hero that's super flashing, gets a lot of kills early, but he's definitely been involved. 183 CS, top of the net worth at 14.4k. He's about to finish the BKB. There's not much of an answer to him after he gets that BKB. He's gonna probably, if there's an Orchid on Ember, he's gonna focus the Ember. They might want to go for the Dazzle first too, just in case he Graves. Because if he Graves, Ember probably gets away with the Remnant, I'm sure. So we'll see what they want to do there. So for the pushing strat, didn't really work out. They got all the tier 1s somewhat cleanly. But after that, have they even touched tier 2s? Up top is full HP. Middle lane is basically full HP. Bottom lane is basically full HP. They're even on towers with Vega, who don't have a pushing lineup, even remotely have a pushing lineup. They've just been winning the team fight so hard that no one's alive to stop them. Oh, Cameron, no. We'll go here. Oh, it's early, man. Can't take these pauses in the early day, early morning. Phoenix went for the 4 staff. I feel like Phoenix item builds, like these 4 items here, the Tranquil Boots, the Urn, the Mech, and the Magic Wand, are so core. Like, he always gets those. But it's when you're having a good game and you're like, what's my 5th item? Or what's my real, like, first item, I guess, after those cores? 4 staff is always going to be good, right? I mean, it's great utility for you or your team, or even just 4 staffing the enemy into you sometimes, which is hilarious. But I feel like there's a lot of choices. The choice is not Ags. Ag Scepter and Phoenix, while hilarious, I feel like it's terrible. Well, actually, there's some cool things you can do. Like, for instance, let's say Phoenix and Enigma are on the same team, right? Enigma's got a long cooldown. He doesn't have a refresher yet. You're like, well, we think the Black Hole Blink is maybe more important, so you could bring in Enigma, and then on the rebirth it'll refresh his cooldown. So, like, you can get your big abilities off of cooldown, and the other team won't know. So if they were keeping track, like a timer, like, alright, they use Black Hole, they're not going to have it until 34 minutes. And then suddenly, like, they just fight and they have Black Hole. You're kind of like, what? So I think it has some merits. In a late game, I feel like you probably go for it. And I guess there's the odd clutch scenario where, like, you actually bring in an ally, you both live, and you both have your cooldowns restored in a fight. But that seems unlikely, because if you're Phoenix in the egg, you pull someone else into the egg, you've, like, taken away the people that are protecting the egg. So the enemy team probably just kills it, and you both die. But anyways, Shiva's also good. Lincoln's also good. Vlad's is good, too. I mean, any aura items I think are great on Phoenix. I'm not sure how the auras work if you're in the egg, if they disappear, or if you still give them off. Who knows? You learn something every day when you talk about Dota. I'm sure somebody knows. I don't know, but I don't. I'd like to think they still radiate from the sun. Sorry, minimize. Skype, funny stuff. Yeah, Black King Bar. What else do I need to talk about? I feel like I've kind of covered everything. There's the Bloodstone on Zeus. I don't get it, but whatever. He ain't dying, so I guess I'll use all that mana. I'm being asked to strip. That's against the terms of service. I don't want to get Beyond the Summit taken off the air again. The bathtub interview was enough for you guys. Just go watch that on replay. Yule Scepter on the Elder Titan, very popular choice. Cancel TP is a little bit quicker. Sometimes Echo Stomp not quite fast enough. Good utility to keep yourself alive. Force your enemy to focus a different target. It looks like we're finally good to go here. It's been a long day of delays across all the Starladder regions, but I think China and Southeast Asia finished up, as there's actually people watching this one now, so welcoming in all of you guys coming from the other streams. You're watching Beyond the Summit 2, Starladder Season 11 Europe. The first best of one of the day, Vega, formerly known as Europub, going up against Virtus.Pro. Not just going up against, they're kind of destroying them. Okay, maybe that's too grand of a term, but they're doing quite well. You can see they're 10 kills ahead. They're leading on, they were breaking gold back around a little bit. They're leading on experience. We'll call it 7.5k. Graph flattened out because we've been paused for the last 10 minutes, it feels like. Lucan still the net worth leader here for Virtus.Pro. I think I've said it 100 times now, but he's going BKB. He's about 1,000 gold away from it. We'll look at Sedoy. He's going to find Stalianer, but he'll actually throw the BKB. Saw that Enigma was there. Didn't want to get Malafist. Black Hole, like I said, teams at this level keeping timers. They might know that it was coming up pretty soon. And it was. It was like 1 second away. So he'll BKB take the Remnant and just go back and farm the Ancients. That was his, 10-second charge? It's not amazing for him, but better than dying, I'm sure. And again, still hasn't decided on an upgraded boot, so you would expect the Boots of Travel coming out next. There's the BKB for Lycan now, will be 10 seconds. Vega, they don't have much to deal with this. So if Virtus.Pro, I think, maybe they smoke up off of that, push out their lanes, get all their lanes across the river, and look to smoke. Transition that kill that you hopefully find into some tier 2 towers and bring their push strategy back online. Because if it doesn't work soon, I don't think it's ever going to work. Stalianer here is going to have a double Battlefield build, I'm sure. Elder Titan is already inclusive of 2. He'll start leveling up his Earth Splitter some more here. And it's actually, I'm sure they're all doing it now. I've just been a spectator in most of the games. Oh, it doesn't refresh ultis? Alright, that's a good point. Sorry, I have to redact some statements made earlier. It won't refresh ultimates, the Phoenix Egg. So, yeah, like the... Oh, crap. Twitch chat moving too fast. I can't remember who said it, but... For instance, Metamorphosis on Terrorblade, or any of the other big abilities. Also, Precision Aura on Drow Ranger, I guess, would be another long cooldown for a regular ability. So whatever, there's some neat stuff you can do for it. And then also I redact the statement even further. Ags on Phoenix is bad, don't buy it. It is really fun in pubs though, because it's really trolly and you can just kill your teammates. Yes, that's what pubs are about, guys. Killing your teammates. Alright, the quickening. Lycan picks up the haste. We'll farm with it. Let's look at the rush. It's coming back up in anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. I'm sure the timer will pop momentarily. The Christmas trees on the scout from Sedoy. All of them scouting. Sedoy getting lazy. Come on, Sedoy. Freaking tab control and move them out across the map. You could have vision here, 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 and in the rush pit. Not that you'd be seeing anything anyways, because they're all in the middle lane right now. Maybe looking to smoke. As Dazzle, that's someone's items we haven't checked. Arcane Boots, Medallion, Magic Wand, and the Force Staff. So, well, Dazzle items. Doesn't have an urn because Phoenix went for it. They smoke up from the middle tier 2. Pings come out from purple, kind of across the middle lane. Maybe expecting this? I mean, look how defensive they're being. Sedoy and Yol are by a mid tier 2. Behind the bottom tier 2 is BZZ. The only one pushing here is God. I guess he's willing to, like, alright, if they're ganking me, whatever. They'll just kill me. They won't get anything else out of it. Way too far away from the tower. They'll find JotM still, even as defensive as Virtus.Pro is playing. They'll give up 1. It's fine though, it reveals it, and God is like, alright, I'll take the tier 3 tower. Maybe even put some damage on the tier 3. Either way, he's forcing back some TPs, and there they are. Ember Spirit going to be the first one to go in. Oh, and he will land the Searing Chains. A little bit of RNG landed onto God, but not going to pursue it any further. Lycan back to farming, and this is what we see a lot from Lycan on the Radiant side. He'll just infest the top lane and the enemy jungle. So he pushes out, he forces Vega to come back to push out that lane, and he's taking away their farm in the jungle. So taking away some farming space. pretty annoying. Probably why he's still so far ahead in net worth. Vega more concentrating on killing people. I don't think I've seen a tier 3 tower in a little while. Maybe they just glimpsed it on him, but no, it hasn't even taken damage, so probably not. There, they see it now. Phoenix jumping in. He'll land the Fire Spirits. He's got an egg here pretty soon. Egg! No, he gets stunned. He could have mech'd. He could have used. He could have done the Nova. He does nothing. CemaTheSlayer will die a little bit delayed after the shallow grave here. Let's watch him fall. He falls there. Now, Yol and God destroy ArsZeeqq, and things were looking good for Vega, but after that, failed aggression. They're starting to look a little grim. They'll go in and check Roche. It's back in 1 minute and 18 seconds. And the courier is going to go down as well. 200 gold on it. I'm guessing sentries or maybe it's some TPs. And Thunder God's Wrath. You can't run from heaven, but if heaven isn't chasing you, it doesn't really matter. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, I'm distracted. It'll be worth it. Hopefully no one dies. It's probably not worth it. Anyways, here we go. No one in some trouble right now. Sprouted up. Silenced as well. Has no way to get out of that. He does have 11 charges on his Bloodstone, so we're respawning quickly. Yol gonna jump in. 2-man black hole. Maybe not even necessary, but style points regardless. Now Ember's cleaving it up, doing a lot of damage. Look at the stop! He slept every single person right now. I guess except Venomancer. BZZ not quite there. Phoenix jumps in now. The Sun. 10 attack to destroy. Can they find it? Yol will die, but so will the Phoenix. BZZ getting back involved. Doesn't want to go down again. Doesn't want to take the 10th death. Sedoy will also fall. Double kill here for the Ember Spirit, but he will drop. Did he kill a Necro unit and explode? I'm gonna fail at using the combat log, I'm sure.